Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel My Time, My Teacher. In this video we will talk about English grammar. The topic is modals. In modals we see there are certain words which are to be used to tell the action of the person, action of the speaker, the mood of the speaker, whether the speaker is requesting, ordering, or the intention of the speaker, how does he want it. Either it is compulsory or we can drop it also, right? So I have written here, you can see 10, 12 modals I have written. Can is used, could, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, would, dare and need. I have written here 12 modals, and now I am going to tell you about every one out of these 12 in detail with an example, right? So that it can make it very clear to you how to use those modals. Clear? Let's come to now first of all can. How can is used? Can shows the ability of the person, right? Like he can drive car. That is the ability of the person. He can solve this question. The second example, request. We can make request also by using can. Can you give me a pen? Can you give me a pen? That is a request, right? We are making by using can. Second is could. Could is also used to make both the kind of things, the same as can do. The difference is could is also used in past tense. For example, ability, he, I'm making the same sentence, he could drive the car. The different, I make the same sentence, he can drive a car, he could drive a car. He could drive a car means earlier he could drive a car, but right now I am not sure whether he can drive the car or not. Again, for the polite request, could you pass the pen please? Right? The third one is may. May is used for permission. For example, the very easy that you everyone do, may I come in? The next is future, like about the future possibilities, what may happen later on today, in the evening, tomorrow, like it may rain today. I'm not sure, but there is a possibility that in the evening or after some time it may be rain. Next we have might. Might is again used for the possibility and past tense also. He might be taking rest, right? We can use the same, it might rain today. Right? We have done 4, can, could, may, might. Now we are moving towards next. After might we have must. Must shows compulsion of the work, obligations. For example, he must go to office. you must listen to him. There is a compulsion, you cannot deny. If we are using must, it means we cannot deny the proposal which is given here. He must go to office, there is no other option left, or you must listen to him because there are certain consequences if you are not listening. Then we have ought to. These both words come together, ought to. We cannot use them separately, and it shows compulsion also. You ought to help him. He ought to change the printer. If the printer is not working properly, then he ought to change it. Next is shall. Shall is used for any kind of suggestions, right? You shall help him. Shall I call the doctor? If there is a requirement of the doctor, then I am asking some permission, like shall I call the doctor if you need? Should is used for recommendations. For example, we should help the poor. Should I go to his home? We should help the poor. It is our duty, our responsibility, or you can call it recommendation. Should I go to his home means there is some requirement. Maybe we are not feeling well with our relationship, so we should go to his home. Or like we should listen to our parents, right? That kind of thing. Now we are moving to next. After should we have will. It teaches us about the offer which we are giving, like he will help you. Will you come with me? He will help you. There is an offer. He is surely going to help you in this matter. The second one, will you come with me? It means I am giving him an offer. Will you come with me? I am going to market, I am going for shopping, or I am going for a movie or to play something, and I am asking, will you come? Next is would. Would is also used to make a polite request or possibility in the past also. Would you like to have a cup of tea? He would accompany you. Right? The possibility he would accompany you. We are not sure whether he will come or not, but we are promising that he will. The next one we have is dare. Dare, you know, showing the courage. Like he dare to run fast. The second one, Nobody dares to touch him. The last one we have is need. Need means, you know, requirement. We need to talk to him. Do we need to help him? Need means any kind of requirement, either a requirement of an object, requirement of any help, that comes in need, right? These are the 12 models which we use to define the mood of the speaker, how the speaker thinks, how he wants to behave, and how he is expecting, what he is expecting from the listener, right? It tells the speaker. One thing to keep in mind is that whenever we are using models, we always use main verb first form with them. We do not use any other form. You can see in any of the tense it is written first form, right? So no other form is to be used with them. Clear? It will help you surely. Practice hard, and for any queries you can talk to me, you can send me a text or comment, right? Thank you very much.